Organic and mineral fertilizer with active second-generation calcium hydroxide. MaxCalc, created for farmers, by farmers. MaxCalc fertilizers contain large amounts of organic ingredients that have biostimulating effect on the growth of the plants. According to research conducted by the Institute for Fertilizing and Soil Science in Puławy, Poland, the use of fertilizer increases the plant biomass from 20 to 40% and increases protein content in corn seeds by about 30%. For instance, in spring wheat fertilized with MaxCalc, the average protein content exceeded 18% weight per weight as compared to 13% of protein obtained through traditional farming. MaxCalc mineral and organic fertilizers help deacidify soil that was acidified due to calcium deficiencies caused by natural factors or farming activity. Our fertilizers are also helpful in improving soil structure. The use of MaxCalc increases availability of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and sulfur to plants. It is a guarantee of high crops. Introducing MaxCalc fertilizers into soil in the form of loose matter or organic and calcium granulate containing reactive calcium hydroxide protects the soil from introduction of putrid bacteria or methane fermentation bacteria, both detrimental to soil bacteria, and protects the soil from the development of fungi. Dosage and methods of application of MaxCalc. Doses most frequently and realistically applied by farmers using calcium-based fertilizers. Application once every 2 to 4 years. Note: fertilizer dosage should be determined individually depending on the soil pH and the requirements of given plants, as well as your individual soil fertilization program. Due to high reactivity of the fertilizer, do not exceed the recommended dosage. MaxCalc optimum fertilizer dosage for all agronomic categories of soil. Soils with pH lower than 5, 1 to 2 tons per hectare per 3 to 4 years. Soils with pH higher than 5, 0.7 to 1.5 tons per 3 to 4 years. Very light and light soils, 2 tons per hectare. Medium and heavy soils, 3 tons per hectare. MaxCalc, quick and safe soil pH regulation. %40 increase in biomass. Increase protein content in corn seeds by about 30%. Save up to 40% on purchase. What makes our MaxCalc fertilizer so effective? A thorough knowledge of the farming industry has allowed us to develop a fertilizer that is a groundbreaking solution to the problem of soil acidification. MaxCalc organic and mineral fertilizer adjusts soil pH in a quick and effective manner. It activates immediately after application and corrects soil reaction within 14 days as compared to the usual 12 months offered by the other calcium-based fertilizers. MaxCalc has a stimulating effect on humus-creating processes and improves soil structure. fertilizing properties of MaxCalc. The fertilizer has deacidifying and growth-stimulating properties. It is developed for use in farming lands for arboriculture and for recultivation of farming lands. In the latter case, MaxCalc should be applied in autumn after harvest or in spring before plant seeding. The fertilizer, when used for top dressing, exhibits high effectiveness already in the same vegetative period. Distribute the fertilizer evenly on the field surface and mix with soil down to 20 cm depth using arboricultural equipment, except for top dressing. The high reactivity of MaxCalc fertilizer with organic compounds results in higher energy for the development of biological growth in the soil, triggering and improving assimilability of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium fertilizers among cultivated plants. It is developed for cultivating all types of soil requiring calcification, particularly those poor in the organic substances. It improves resistance of cultivated plants to disease-causing factors and stress. An example: droughts, heat, storm, hailstorm, flooding, frost, snow, side effects of using plant protection agents, etc. MaxCalc ensures optimum pH in the root area and provides plants with basic nutritive elements: calcium, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, sulfur, iron, and other microelements and minerals, as well as protein, amino acids, and microelements. MaxCalc ST organic and mineral fertilizer fertilizes soil effectively due to its organic matter content, and the hydroxide form calcium significantly speeds up absorption of macroelements by the plants. This causes stimulation of cell fission, affecting in the growth of strong and well-nourished plants, in particular its root system, with root hair benefiting the most. The intense development of root system allows for more effective absorption of nutrients and water. Calcium hydroxide optimizes pH in the root area, stimulating a more effective course of the mineralization and nitrogen transformation process. MaxCalc chemical composition. Nitrogen content, N, about 4.7%. Relative phosphorus content, P2O5, around 2.56%. Phosphorus content, around 1.12%. Potassium content, K, around 1.15%. Potassium content, K2O, 1.38%. Calcium and CaOH2 content, around 40%. Organic substance content in dry matter, around 20%. Form: solid, loose, dusty, semi-granulate, granulate. Anti-bore effect. After a year of application of MaxCalc organic and mineral fertilizer in the cornfield, no damage and losses caused by wild boars were identified. The animals were approaching the field but were not damaging it. 2 border fields where MaxCalc deacidifying fertilizer was not applied were destroyed by boars. Only footsteps of boars walking through the ground were seen on the field of farmers who applied MaxCalc. This was confirmed on all fields where MaxCalc organic and mineral fertilizer was used that were previously exposed to animal damage. TNOD documented accounts prove that boars that entered the crops have eventually withdrawn without inflicting any damage. The effect of MaxCalc, while better than anti-boar chemical preparations or cannon repellers, is also safe for plants and relies on its high calcium hydrate content, which irritates the boar's snout disc and discourages him from preying activity. The results of our observations are definite. MaxCalc exhibits strong anti-boar effect, at the same time deacidifying and fertilizing soil. MaxCalc saves plantations and generates profits. Animal damage can be a thing of the past.